welcome back to the channel. This is Pearl Snap, make it snappy. Okay, it's Sunday, July 3rd. Happy Independence Day weekend, everybody. So I tried to draw some fireworks. I'm under attack today. I'm having the weirdest day. I'm definitely under attack. I tried to go out for my walk this morning. It's like paranormal attack. And I had a really weird accident out there. Okay, I turned my ankle on some gravel and got one of those sharp, pointy little goat head seeds, went right into my shoe all at the same moment. And I almost fell down, but I felt my angels like holding me up so I wouldn't fall. I had to stand there for a minute because I turned the same ankle that I turned when I came to this end of the world town, Alamogordo, New Mexico, 6 years ago. The very first day I moved in to my place, I fell down and turned this same ankle. My leg's never been the same since, okay? I did it again. I turned that same ankle and was being pricked in the bottom of the foot at the same time. Then later, after I came home and tried to nurse myself and iced it and everything, I decided to go to the store and get an ace bandage for the ankle. And then when I came home, there was a fraud alert on my phone that there was a fraudulent charge on my debit card. But yet I had just used it. I had just used it to buy the bandage. But there was a block on my card. So look, my angels are working for me. They're there, they're helping me. They're protecting me. I want to just tell, wherever these attacks are coming from, they're not working. I may have fallen down and hurt myself this morning, and I had a fraudulent charge on my credit card, but my bank's fraud alert is working really well, and I'm not going to be charged for that, okay? And I'm going to get a new card next week, okay? And this morning before I went out for my walk, I'm going to tell the truth, I was feeling kind of down. Because I'm also bombarded with fear messages, and I'm taking some of them seriously when I shouldn't be. I wouldn't let myself leave the house yesterday. I won't let myself have any fun. I wanted to do some things that I enjoy this weekend, but instead I stayed in the house. Maybe that was my angels protecting me. I don't know. If it is, thank you, thank you, thank you. They know I'm grateful for everything I have and for the protection I have and for the safe space that I have. I tell them every day, multiple times a day. So today, this is weird, but I'm going to do divination on the Sunday comics. Okay. There's a message in here, and I've thought many times before that this particular comic strip is always full of coded messages. It really is, okay? This is really old school of me, but I used to be a big newspaper reader once upon a time, okay? You guys, I'm in my mid-60s, okay? While I'm talking to you, I'm going to shuffle these cards so you can see that they're shuffled, okay? And I'm going to also pull a few cards after I decode this Peanuts comic strip that's in the paper today. When I went to the drugstore to get the ace bandage to put on my ankle, I decided to buy a newspaper. I never do that anymore. I decided to do that. So look, there was a message for me in here, okay? Okay, so Chariot, Knight of Pentacles. Something's coming towards me pretty fast, and it's something that I've been waiting for a long time. It's a gift. It's a gift. I expect to be having more gifts activated. I have been really, really feeling that, okay? So let's look at this. We've got two girls here, sorry about that. Two girls here on a mission, okay? Marcy and Peppermint Patty, they're on a mission. That's Toledo, Ohio down there, sir. Good navigating, Marcy. We're in the 28th annual Powder Puff Derby, and we're doing great. I started thinking, these are two divine feminines on a mission here. They're flying, okay? They're flying. They might even be angels or something. One thing for sure, sir, we're the only ones in the race flying a sop with camel. I had to look that up. A sop with camel was a fighter plane from World War I. It was a biplane, one of those old-fashioned, you know, for one guy. So it was for dogfights, okay? Dogfights. Remember Snoopy, you know, when he's the Red Baron, he flies on his doghouse. Well, the girls have taken over the mission in this episode, okay? Hang on, we're going in for a landing. Hey, mechanic, we've just flown all the way from Riverside, California. Our engine's running a bit rough. Can you help us? Ooh, I just discovered another connection here that I'll tell you about after this. This is so interesting. So look what the mechanic does. He comes and kicks the plane. Then he listens. What's the matter, Marcy? I don't know, sir. I just feel sort of tired and depressed. It's been a long trip. What divine feminine right now is not feeling like that? That's how I feel. It's been a long, long trip, okay? I just told you I'm in my mid-60s. I believe I'm one of the first wave of volunteers, okay? I've never felt like I belong. I've been treated like dog poop all my life by everyone around me. I was an occult scapegoat all my life, you know. God prepared a safe place for me in the desert. That's where I've been for 6 years now. So look what the mechanic does. Poor sweet baby, gives her a kiss right on the nose. Right on the old kisser. Pow! Right on the old kisser. And then look, I feel better now, sir. Look, Marcy's gender confused. A good mechanic understands airplanes and women, Marcy. And women, Marcy. A good mechanic understands women, Marcy. See, look, she's calling her sir. On to Michigan. This is how they're confusing the women and trying to, you know, all we really need is a little bit of love from our divine masculine counterparts. But so we've had to turn to fur babies to get the love we need. We don't have divine masculines to make sure that we don't drive our car when it needs an oil change and stuff like that. We had to like team up with each other. We're lost, kind of. Look, when they came out of Riverside, though, and I just read about, there was a big satellite launch last night from California. Where was that story? This is big satellite launch from California last night. Where did it take off from? I'm going to die if it says Riverside. Virgin Orbit launches satellites. You can't see it. Wait a minute. That's about the abortion stuff. Virgin Orbit launches satellites. Launched from a special Boeing 747 flying off the Southern California coast. Mojave Air and Spaceport in the Mojave Desert. I don't know if that's near Riverside, but anyway, there was a big launch from there last night. And I live in New Mexico, and look what's going on. Abortion provider. We're going to become the abortion state. Okay? That's really shameful. That's a shameful legacy for New Mexico. Shameful. New Mexico is a principality of darkness. Okay, let's get a number. Let's get an angel number. Same one that came up the other day. We're at the 0 hour, okay? The ticker's turning over. The wheel's turning. Take it as it resonates. Behind that, there's a 22. All right, I'm going to throw down a couple more cards here. I do believe I'm under attack. I'm going to still refuse to be unhappy. I'm going to refuse. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to be happy this weekend, no matter what you do. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to do the things I want to do and be happy, even though I have to do them alone. I got disappeared into this area. Get rid of me. I've said in another video, someone tried to kill me right in my apartment. Last fall, I was afraid to report it to police because I was being gang stalked by police at the time. After I published a video about how I was gang stalked at the Rose Garden, the very next morning, there were 3, not 1, 3, empty New Mexico State Patrol cars parked all around the Rose Garden the next morning. You tell me, is that a coincidence? What is the devil looking to do? He's looking to scare you or intimidate you into giving up some of that good energy you carry. Quote, supply, unquote. This is what supply is, okay? It's your God energy. They try to squeeze it out of you using fear operations against you, you know. They didn't have any active stalking going on. There were 3 parked cars, but there were 3 parked cars. Now, the location of the Rose Garden is not near the main highway. Not really. And there's all kinds of restaurants on the main highway if they wanted a place to eat. You know. Anyway, and I see lots of other signs that, you know, stalking and harassment are still happening for me. This morning when I went into the drugstore to purchase the Ace bandage, as soon as I headed for the checkout lane, a big, fat, ugly woman, which is what they always send out to mock me with, got right in front of me. You know, they always have them go right in front of me at the checkout line. So I took a right turn and went back into the aisles of the store for a minute and came back around. And when I got back to the checkout line, there were 2 men standing where, like, I could be protected. And they looked like men. They looked like men, okay? 2 protectors were in there for me. One of them got between me and the fat one, and one of them got behind me, and I knew I was being protected. Okay, this is what it's like to be a divine feminine under attack, under paranormal attack. It's really weird. And I think it's functions of the Matrix. I think they have some kind of weird virtual reality overlay where they can send these people that are connected to the main leadership somehow. They can instantly drop them into your vicinity. Just, it's kind of like that computer they had in, remember the movie, The Hunger Games, that computer they had. I gotta hurry up because I'm almost at 15 minutes. 1 more card, let's go. Oh, wait, okay, these vampires, energy vampires, trying to squeeze me for everything they can get. Fill my cup, fill my cup. This is what's happening. It's a harvest right now. They're harvesting energy off of everyone. Okay, but look, it's not going to hurt me. Your covens aren't doing a fucking thing to me. This is coming from my past. I'm pretty sure it's coming out of my past. I got to quit trying to figure it out. I'm trying to ignore you. See, I'm trying to ignore this. Gimme, 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 fill my cup thing all the time.